Welcome back to Master Guitar, where we will learn how to master the guitar. So today we are working on Sasha. So one of the things I got from Philadelphia Luthier and Tools and Supplies is I got a name tag that reads, quite literally, Sasha. Now this is an engraved Gibson truss rod cover plate. The problem I got here is that they didn't have any Epiphone ones. And they even said on here, try to get that focused in, please. Focus! Anyway, it's not going to focus. They did warn me that this would not fit a Epiphone. But, you know, I needed a customized truss rod cover. It'll actually look like that when it's on the guitar, unless the guitar is over, and then it will look like this. The difference is if you're looking at an Epiphone, the Epiphone has 3 screws, the Gibson has 2. So what I have to do is remove this one and put this one on, but I'm going to have to place a couple of holes here and here, and I'm going to keep the original, I'll have to keep the original truss rod screws as unmarked up as I can, so that when I put this on, it looks good. I may end up having to lose part of this one, but you know, no big deal, because this, after all, this, we're trying to get in this thing of doing a blackout on the Epiphone as opposed to what it was in the Gibson. So here's one thing you can see that's a difference between the Gibson and the Epiphone is the shape. A little bit more of a bell shape on the Epiphone, more of a pronounced shape on the Gibson, 2 holes for the Gibson, and much more white piping on the end of the Gibson than it is on the SG. And of course, you know, don't take into account the fact that it says Sasha on there. That's obviously, Gibson does not make one that says Sasha. This was done, like I said, by Philadelphia Luthier Tools and Supplies, and you can order this. Whatever you want put on it, you can have it ordered. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off and going to set it on some wood so that I can drill in the new holes. These are the original Gibson screws. They go right into the spare parts box. Everyone should have a spare parts box for their guitars. All right, I'm going to go get a screwdriver. I will be right back. Got a screwdriver with a replaceable tip to do this, and I'm going to very carefully remove the screws. It just takes a slight amount of firm pressure, and you want to be careful so you don't chew up the edges of the screw. You want to keep it as intact as possible. All right, there are my 3 screws. And here is the SG nameplate. There you go. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on here and use this as a template. I'll put a small tack or something down through there to hold it, and then I'll use this as the template to screw these holes in. And I'll put a couple of tacks on either side to hold it down so it doesn't move. All right, let's go do that. Next thing I do is, before I do anything involving woodworking, I usually get my template. It's a screw size template, a drill bit size template, and what I'll do is I'll take this and I'll place the screw in each one of these to see, as you can see, it doesn't go in the first one. It doesn't go in the second one. But when I pick this up, you'll see, not in the second one, but it does go through the third one. So, if I have a bright enough light, which I don't, let's see, that is a 3x32, so basically I don't even have to read it. I just have to find a drill bit that is the same size of that hole. And one of the things I bought quite a while ago is I went on Amazon and I got this Tycon drill bits, and it comes with that many drill bits. Perfect. So now what I need is some thumbtacks. And part 4. All right. So in case you're wondering what I'm using here to hold it down, this is literally the box it showed up in. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the SG one down, the Sasha one down first, and the SG one on top of it. And I'm going to use a thumbtack through both, because you can see they fit through both, and pin it down right here. Now I want to take one right here, and I want to put it down so that both of them are pressed up against. We'll put it right there. So now they can't go anywhere. They are exactly both lined up. Right there. And then to keep it from wiggling, do the same thing on this side. Now, all I have to do is drill this hole, these 2 holes right there. So I'm gonna go turn the lights on and do that. But if this does not move, I should be able to drill right in and get the holes in the same spots. There we go. Let's go put it back on the guitar. All right, so I've got the same extender. And we're good. The Sasha nameplate is on there. Just something to remember. If it's not going on well with a variable bit, take the tip off. Use something that's got a little torque. And because this wasn't quite, it's not cut to measure, so I had to kind of tack it down a little bit. Anyway, you slice it, the Sasha name tag is on there. And this is the first step of the blackout on this guitar. It's a little bit of the, so you can kind of see this is how the satin looks. And then a little bit more over here, so you can see. So next thing we're going to be doing is replacing the tailpiece and the bridge. Probably do those at the same time. Or the strap knobs. The strap knobs will probably be next, and then I'll do the tailpiece and bridge. All right, so there you go. The changes to Sasha, and we will see you next time. Bye. Comment, like, subscribe. See ya.